Okay, I've tried a couple of whiskeys already tonight that I had never had before, and both of them were winners. They were both lovely. But this one was really especial, and I'll tell you about it. About 2 years ago, when I went to the liquor store, my friend Mike, who works there, he suggested that I try something because he knew that I liked peated whiskeys. He knew that I liked things like Lagavulin and Lafroig and Ardbeg and things like that. So he pointed me in the direction of this one bottle of Port Charlotte 11. Now, I had never heard of Port Charlotte, but I had heard of Bruichladdich, and Port Charlotte is a peated version of Bruichladdich. Now, Bruichladdich Classic or Laddie 10 is okay, but it's missing something. To me, the bonfire peat in the Port Charlotte is exactly what the Laddie Classic or Laddie 10 or whatever they call the Laddie now. It's exactly what it's missing, the peat. Well, here we go. By mistake, they had received a shipment of this 11. Now, about a year later, I was able to get some Port Charlotte 10, which is a year younger than the 11. And the last time I had some of that was over a year ago. And today, when I went to the liquor store, I was surprised to find this. I hadn't seen any Port Charlotte at all, but this is the Scottish Barley Heavy Peated Single Malt, 750 mils, 50% alcohol by volume. This, my friends, is a treat. This is a beautiful treat. See if I can get this out of here. They have a tricky... There we are. Port Charlotte. Scottish Barley. And this, as soon as I saw this, I wasn't planning on getting any Isla peat whiskey, but as soon as I saw this, it was a must-have. Because I love this stuff. This stuff is... I've not had this version. I've had the 11-year-old. I've had the 10-year-old. I have not had the 12-year-old, which is apparently only available in travel boutiques in Europe. So the chances of me ever trying any 12 are quite slim. But this is what they are marketing in North America. And just to get my sweaty little hands on a bottle of this is just... I didn't think I'd see this again. But if there's some Port Charlotte... And you know, all winter long, people were looking for this stuff and they couldn't find it. And now there it was right in front of me on the shelf. Yes! I might end up savoring this one for a while because of how hard it is to find. But let's... Oh. It was a wet cork. Well, that's okay. I don't care if the cork was a little loose and a little wet. This is something special. Okay. Port Charlotte Scottish Barley. No age statement. 50% alcohol by volume. Oh, right away, that bonfire peat. Right away. Oh, that is a breath of fresh air. I can't see very much. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. bonfire, 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 bonfire. Oh. No, I didn't think I'd get any of this again, but here it is. Ah, lovely. What does it say on here? The bottle doesn't say much on it. It just says that it's Port Charlotte, 50%. Here it says, oh, well, you know, the wrong glasses for reading. Don't you hate when that happens? Oh, me and my decrepit eyes. Okay. I got peated to 40 parts per million and bottled using Isla spring water from the Octomore field of farmer James Brown. The heavily peated Port Charlotte spirit was some of the first to run after we had resurrected this wonderful Victorian distillery, while our core Bruichladdich spirit is elegant, complex, and unpeated. A persistent thought intrigued us. What would happen if we used our tall, long-necked Victorian stills to produce a heavily peated spirit? The floral elegance of Bruichladdich and heavy peat, could it work? You will judge the result of this fascinating and ongoing mission for yourselves, the Port Charlotte peat product, or project, the peat project. I'm a fan of the peat project. Yes, I am. What does this say? Non-chill filtered, coloring-free product of Scotland, as it should be. And at 50% alcohol by volume. We believe terroir matters. We believe in Isla. We believe in people. We believe in authenticity, provenance, and traceability. We believe in slow. We believe in challenging convention. We believe in the soul of the artisan. Yes, and what does it say up here? This spirit represents a great milestone for us at Bruichladdich. The Port Charlotte project has been a great adventure with many twists and turns and no few surprises along the way. Yeah. Oh, this stuff is wonderful. I'm glad I bought it. I have here actually the prices of what I have the bill from the liquor store. It says here, Tomat and Kubakken, that was the last one I did. It was $71.99. With the taxes, it's $82.79. The famous grouse, smoky black, was $29.99, but with the taxes, it was $34.49. Great King Street was $59.99, with the taxes, $68.99. And this Bruichladdich Port Charlotte, $95.99. With the taxes, it's $110.39. There you go. Now you know. Okay. This is just, I'm in heaven right now. Mine is better than yours. I don't care what you say. Oh, yeah. Beautiful bonfire peat. I'm getting some fruity and floral notes as well. A little bit of cinnamon. Hard to get past that 40 parts per million peat, but there is some cinnamon. Apple Jacks. You know, I might be getting a little bit of alcohol as well. The kind of alcohol that acts as an anesthetic, but at 50%, Let's taste it neat first, and then maybe add a bit of water, see what happens. Oh. 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 Bonfire in a glass. With a little bit of perfumey floral, I don't know what. Elegant. Mm. Oh yeah. I'm getting some orange as well. Orange and apple and cinnamon. Maybe a bit of anesthetic. Let's try some water. What did I do with that spoon? Oh, let's drink some first. Tiny little bit of water. Bring it down to about 45% alcohol by volume, approximately. I don't measure these things exactly. Okay. What happens with a bit of water? I think it gets more fruity and floral, and less peaty when you add water. You know, I think it's just right. Adding water brings out more caramel, which I wasn't getting at first. Adding water brings out more caramel and vanilla. Sort of lets the peat move aside. Sort of waters down the fruits. I'm not getting so much of the apple and cinnamon and so much of the orange as I was getting earlier. I'm still getting some peat, yes, but the water has really brought out the caramel and vanilla tones for me. Maybe I put just a little bit too much water. It's still really good. Yeah, caramel. A little toffee in there too. It's increased the caramel and vanilla for sure as soon as I put water in there. I guess maybe I'm used to the peat now, so I don't taste it so much, and I don't smell it so much. And the fruits have moved aside. Yeah. Now I'm tasting the cask. Yes, absolutely. A little bit of fruit coming back in. But yeah, a lot more caramel and vanilla than at first. So, and you know, that peat just coats the mouth, that peat smoke. This stuff is wonderful. This is brilliant stuff. If you like your peated whiskey, for me, this is the go-to if I can get it. Yeah, heavenly. I did go on a lot, didn't I? Well, sláinte.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.